Coming to you live from Southern California, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki.
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
About to get started here, William Contreras. Up now for the Brewers.
William Contreras.
And that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles. The 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Stays alive. Slow ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. The 1-2. Strike three. Sasaki gets the strikeout.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this. For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium.
Ball outside.
The 2-1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that's outside ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
One down at the plate. Garrett Mitchell over to first, and he's safe. The 1-0. And that one fouled off.
Whoa.
Here's a 2-1. That's a little bit low.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
3-1 now. Fouled off left side. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws it with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
That one misses. Ball one. This one chopped to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Antonio Senzatella. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Alex Call.
The 2-1. And that one upstairs. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Swings through that one for strike one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, first baseman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That's in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with two pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Mitchell makes the grab on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Nope. Ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs.
Nope.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Outside with a breaking ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Three-one is on the way. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Gets the call. That's strike 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. Ground ball to the right side. Bowers takes it to the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Now the 0-1. Out towards right center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, third baseman, David Hamilton.
Ball 1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. 1-2. And that's a little bit high.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Comes a 2-2. That one missed. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He'll do it himself. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Joey Ortiz will hit next.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Liner, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. And that is that.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ben Workvet.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. D.L. Hall appears to be getting loose. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball two.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Started after it, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Antonio Senzatella will depart, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
D.L. Hall will take over here.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And a foul ball.
No, that's a ball.
Runner at second here, one gone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Hall, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve.
That's the ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-1. Out front, rip foul. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. Lara takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman,
Miguel Rojas at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it's even up.
Corner.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. Luis Lara up now for the Brewers. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Sasaki fires. Late swing, foul to the left. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's a ball.
Next offering is down low. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now it's William Contreras. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Almost got him.
Yes.
Fouled off down the right side. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 1 out.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Tucker gets there. He's under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder Garrett Mitchell.
2 outs, runners at first and second. And now Garrett Mitchell. He's 0 for 1. in there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch. Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
In the air, left field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Brewers strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in L.A., set for the bottom of the third, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Just off the inside corner. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. That K is his third of the game.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
There's a strike to Mookie. Strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-2. Betts wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. Outside low. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side in the third. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Brewers nothing. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jake Bauers. Ball one there.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Here's a 2-0. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Right through there for a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Up next for Milwaukee.
He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. He's in there.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman David Hamilton.
David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. In for a strike, and the count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Dryer also getting ready.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That missed by a lot. Full count now. Luis Lara up next for the Brewers. Hamilton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a pop-up. Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Luis Lara. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. That's a really good take.
Towards first. And that's a base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. That misses. Ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. See you later. He sends it out of here. And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 5-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's just hitting you cannot teach. Incredible split finger away. Somehow he got there, hooked it, and got enough barrel to hit that ball out of the ballpark. That's a very impressive swing.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Roki Sasaki done for the night, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tanner Scott. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Up now for Milwaukee, William Contreras. He is struck out and he is walked.
No, that's high. That's the ball.
Base hit, and that's a one-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fouled off left side. And now the 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got two away.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lulling away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Mitchell in the box again, takes a strike. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And the runner stays where he is. The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Tucker has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that is that. The Brewers had 3 on this blast. It's now 5-2. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Abner Uribe.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him. 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Ben Roybeck.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
The Brewers leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mitchell on his way over. And there's 2 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one drilled left field. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. In the air, right field. Lara should have this one. And that will end the inning. 1 left for L.A. They trail at 5-2. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Ready now for the 5th inning. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman Bryce Terang.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Milwaukee, third baseman David Hamilton.
David Hamilton now at the plate.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2. Oh, right to the backstop. Bowers up to third on the wild pitch.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top of the fifth. On the ground to the left, Betts. Now the throw to first on the run. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
For Milwaukee, shortstop Joey Ortiz.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Tanner Scott is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Edgardo Henriquez into the game.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Dodgers 2. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Alex Call.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup. You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ball, high.
Uribe, a righty that throws with power. 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here's a 2-0. Ground ball right side. Bowers takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
Foul ball there. Just missed. On the ground to third. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Abner Uribe won't go any further. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for Milwaukee,
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Chad Patrick. He's been so good against lefties. And here's Freddie Freeman. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ball.
Late with the swing there. Swings and misses. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Luis Lara,
Leading
the
off
next
for
to
the
hit.
Brewers, right fielder Luis Lara.
Up. Ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. 1 down.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Here's Gary Sanchez. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Foul ball.
That's the ball.
One, 2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field, call towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the sixth. It's the Brewers 6 and the Dodgers 2. Bottom of the 6. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trevor McGill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Outside. Ball 2. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Six straight outside the strike zone. That one way inside. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Betts thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. That one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a foul ball, he stays alive. This This one in the air, right field. Lara coming on. Got it. Nice grab. Runner tags at second.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score in a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens. In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Just missed. The Dodgers trying to get back into this one here in the bottom of the 6th. That one fouled off, 2-2. Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul. Pitch gets away. The throw into second, in there safely. Betts up to second, runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Two on, one out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. First and second, one out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Betts at second. Rortvedt over at first with one away. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
To third, Hamilton. Over to Turang, 1. Over to Bowers, that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder Garrett Mitchell.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Backed off the plate that time. And another ball. That one at triple digits. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now here's Jake Bauers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Man at second. Back up the middle and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 7-3.
Comes through with the RBI. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And the 1-0. Out towards right center field. Tucker takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman David Hamilton.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Edgardo Henriquez out of the game. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And now, David Hamilton.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. What a stop. Throw to second, and very nicely done for the out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Back here in L.A., set for the last half of the 7th. Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one drifts inside. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Up next.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Hamilton takes it in for the out. 1 away.
good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 3.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike. The Dodgers down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Base knock center field. And now 2 aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Strike 2. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Hernandez over at second. Rojas at first. 1 gone. In the air to left center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Chad Patrick departs. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, Trevor McGill.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Now here is Max Muncy. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Got him swinging, it's a strikeout. Dodgers strand a couple. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Nope, he held back. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Dreyer measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here's a 1-1. Just missed. A little out front there as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Sanchez in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And a big swing and a miss. On the ground. That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
For Milwaukee, catcher William.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
No, that's a ball.
The Brewers trying to break this one open, and we're in the top of the 8th. Bounced up the middle. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Dodgers 3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to the bottom of the 8th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Ball.
1-1 now. Fastball for a strike. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
2 down, bases empty. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Ben Wortvet. Swinging a foul straight back. That one lifted to left. And that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Dodgers 3.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Evan Phillips
Number
gets handed the rock
59,
out of the pen.
Evan
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading off for Milwaukee, left fielder Christian Yelich.
Huh.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Now one
Next
gone in the
for
9th.
Milwaukee, center fielder Garrett Mitchell.
Easy out. Let's go.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. The 0-2.
Ball. Ball.
And there's a ball. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Call under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman Jake Bauer.
Jake Bowers digs in now.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Up.
And that's
No.
off the inside edge. And 1-1. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on. On a line. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers,
Center
Andy
fielder,
Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That's inside.
That's right, LA.
That one in triple digits. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. This to third. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, DJ Hernandez.
All right, Dodgers. Woo! Here we go, Enrique.
Oh.
This one popped up. Bowers under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Alex Paul.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Call.
Ball one.
Misses
ball.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. They're down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. One, 2 now.
Oh.
The Brewers leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, a 7-out save in this one. It's far from your standard save, but he did what was necessary to help his team get the win. And see a guy pitch like this, it's very inspiring for other guys down in the bullpen.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.